InfoWars has more than 15 YouTube channels and about 3 million subscribers. Our main channel has 1.854 or 1,854,000 plus subscribers. Now, they've been gaming the system for a long time to shut down nationalistic or patriotic media, saying we're right-wingers, saying we're extremists. Well, it doesn't matter who we are. We have a right to free speech, don't we? As long as we don't violate the rules. Well, now Zuckerberg has come out and said he's going to restrict conservative news like communist China does, calling it fake news. And Google, that owns YouTube, has announced, and they've done it now 2 weeks ago, that they're going to basically make you click the bell in your notifications. We're going to show you how to do that, or you won't get all the channels that you've subscribed to, and you won't get the videos. Now, why are they doing this? It's more than just censoring. They want you to see the videos that they feed you below and beside the videos you're looking at that are corporately sponsored so they make more money. They're taking the you out of YouTube. So we're in this information war, and it's more important than ever that you promote the videos, that you like the videos, and that you send them on to others. Because the answer to the attempt to shut us down and restrict free speech that's openly now happening is for us to redouble our efforts. We're winning the culture war as true classical liberals that made this country great. We're restoring the Renaissance. So again, if you want to get our videos, so you can make your decision whether you want to see them or not. After all, that's why you subscribed. YouTube's had this since they started 12 years ago or whatever it was. And they're fundamentally changing it so you don't get it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is promoting fake news and trash news and establishment news. It's killing real independent news. But we the people, by taking action, can break the back of this system. So please, click on the bell so you get the notifications and so you get in your feed the videos and channels you've subscribed to. I'm Alex Jones for Infowars.com. So James Clapper, Director of National Intelligence, is the head guy over all the agencies. He says there's no proof of Russian hacking. We have Loretta Lynch, the head of the Justice Department. They're really distancing themselves from this made-up report that phone calls were made here. I mean, folks, people say, oh, yeah, you can call the CIA. Or I can call, I talked to the president. I'm going to just stop right there. And if the media knew the inside baseball, they'd really be freaking out. So I'm not even going to go there. Believe me, folks, like you heard earlier, this is now the mouth of the resistance. I'm nothing. This is a conduit because I'm crazy enough to tell the truth. I'd really be crazy to not tell the truth. I'm not going along with these crazy people, these globalists. They're bad news. They're evil. Look how they turn radical jihadis loose on the whole planet. They're scum. They're degenerate. Before I go any further and play these clips, though, we need your prayers. We need you to spread the word about the books, the videos, the materials, just to everybody. We need you to buy the products. We got free shipping running through the weekend. If you order on Friday or by Friday anywhere in the United States, including Alaska or Hawaii, you'll get your shipments. By Monday, it's everywhere in the lower 48. And we've got 50% off colloidal silver. DNA Force is basically sold out. We've got 30% off on a lot of the other products. Living Defense, Super Male Vitality, 30% off. Silver Bullet, 50% off. Brain Force with 20% more in each bottle, 33% off. Winter Sun, 25% off. Survival Shield X2, 30% off. BioTrue Selenium, 30% off. And a bunch of other discounts. We've got the new Super Blue fluoride-free toothpaste with colloidal silver, nano silver, and, of course, True Atomic Iodine. It's all there. Super Blue, now available. We've already sold out of more than half of it. Thought it'd last us months. Another big hit my dad developed with scientists. My dad came out with the DNA Force. So InfoWarsLive.com, InfoWarsStore.com, or call toll-free 888-253-3139. But most importantly, we just need your prayers and for you to spread the word and realize this fight is far from over. We're in the fight for the life of this country. And it's a great way to give the gift of health, to give friends and family some of the nutraceuticals, or to give folks a Hillary for Prison 2017 shirt with George Soros on the back as a goblin saying deport George Soros with Infowars.com on the right-hand shoulder, and a lot of other amazing items at InfoWarsStore.com. Okay, so all 17 agencies say we're at war with Russia. Keith Olbermann said so. Every other channel of mainstream media said so. Total proof, hacking. Everybody's a Russian agent but the Democrats. The Russians hate your homework. Here is Clapper, the head of all intelligence, saying it's not true.
As far as the WikiLeaks connection. The evidence there is not as strong, and we don't have good insight into the sequencing of the releases or when the data may have been provided. We don't have as good insight into that.
Now, that's always been known. Now, here's Loretta Lynch in the hip pocket of the Clintons, but still she won't say that it's true. Here it is.
So let's pivot a little bit to things, some things in the news right now. We've been bombarded the last couple days with questions about the integrity of our election system. Everybody is seeing these headlines. What could you say the government is doing to ensure that our election system is fair and is on the level?
Well, this is an ongoing process. I mean, we've been talking about this now for some time, since the summer when we began the investigation into the hacks of the DNC and the DCCC, and trying to ascertain who was behind that. You know, there's a number of things that we do, a lot of which we talk about publicly, a lot of which we don't talk about publicly in terms of just investigation and the responses that we have. This was of grave concern to us. So we began in the summer to look at what we could say.
All right, publicly. I thought this clip was shorter than it is. We're going to come back, play the rest of it, but she says that, no, there's no evidence. We'll be back. Stay with us. I'm Alex Jones, second hour. They don't want you to hear this. Have you figured that out yet? They do not want you to hear this. The enemies that have hijacked this country, they're a pack of criminals. So the director of all intelligence, they set up it for 9/11, the head agency over all of them, technically the biggest. It's like Homeland Security is the biggest because it's all the agencies. Comes out and says it's not true. There's no evidence that WikiLeaks was Russia. And that's because U.S. intelligence is ready to release the info, and the people involved are ready to go public at a press conference. And I told you this back during the last few days of the campaign. It's why they're so upset. And the reason Hillary and Pelosi hate me is they know what we're talking about is real. And they know that InfoWars is the main conduit that will put this information out. And they're really upset. As if you kill me or shut me up, you're going to get the other people to shut up. You're really stupid. All they're going to do is release stuff that is 10 times worse than men's release. And if you want that, go ahead and try it. But it's going to come out, even if you shut the internet off, which would kill the economy, it's going to come out in the rest of the world. You just don't get it, do you, dumbasses? You're a bunch of hunchback New World Order pieces of filth. But here's Lynch on C-SPAN admitting that they don't have intelligence that it was the Russians. Here it is.
Unfortunately, we didn't see the sort of technical interference that I know people had concerns about also in terms of voting machines and the like. But a lot of education went on about that, a lot of training went on about that, and a significant number of states did reach out to DHS and talk with them about those issues. And so we thought that was an important step as well, to make sure that every state knew they could work with us. And as you know,
that's part of the larger clip we played the rest earlier. She's saying they didn't see the technical stuff like they're saying. They're just saying Russian propaganda affected it. RT wouldn't even get involved in the election. They were so scared of getting kicked out of the U.S. They're big globally, but not big in the U.S., folks. I've looked at the ratings. It's almost negligible. It's worse than CNN. But the point is that they're trying to sell this idea when it's the opposite. They were the ones being funded by outsiders. And now they have Pelosi's daughter saying she fears for her life because of me, and other channels last night, CNN saying I need to be shut down because I'm causing violence with no evidence when they're pushing for violence against Trump. Here's Larry Nichols yesterday in this, what was it, second or third hour, talking about this hours before it was said on Cavuto. Here it is.
Alex, did you get my warning this morning? That person from the Attorney General to be office gave me another little warning. Alex, if they pull this off, you're number one on the list. You're going to be gone, buddy. InfoWars will be toast. You have been successful at getting first in-line attention from Hillary. Now, remember, when they say fake news, when Hillary comes out saying this fake news is running the risk, by the way, they're going to come at you with inciting riots, inciting anarchy. That's what they're going to come at you. They're going to come at you, Alex. They're going to come at all of us, I guess.
Sure, they're going to blame the unrest trying to steal it from Trump on us.
That's right. That's right. Now, what the Clintons do since the day I was with them, and I helped design this system, so I know it so well. What you always do is you accuse your enemy of exactly what you're doing.
Sure,
So
just
when
like she
they
got
talk
money from the
about fake
Chinese and the
news,
Saudi Arabians publicly. They bragged about it. Then she just turns it around. She got money from the Russians. Then she turns it around and blames it on Trump. And by the way, I'd wanted them to put a video out yesterday, the whole thing. He goes on and gets into, you must have made Pelosi really mad. This is what they're going to do in Congress. They're going to come after you. I guess I didn't explain to folks what I wanted put out from the live show, but I want those parts excised if we can, Rob or somebody, and put together where he goes into what they're going to do in Congress, how they're going to sue me, what they're going to do, what he was told by the source. That's not even the meat. So I noticed they only put 2 minutes up on YouTube. I guess the full interview's up there separately by itself, but I wanted that excised. See, they misunderstood in the notes. What's been happening is I want a stinger up front because it makes it get triple views. Where the meat said, and I tell them the exact time I want, and then it goes with InfoWars, then the interview part I want plays. Instead, they'll just take the stinger and put it out by itself with nothing else. So I'm just going to have to work on that harder. Just inside baseball. Don't have a lot of time to work with the crew. I'll just do it live here on air. We'll be back. Stay with us. Right through December 17th, the last day that we can guarantee you'll get your order before Christmas in the United States, we're offering store-wide free shipping. And on top of that, some of the biggest discounts of the year. 30% off Living Defense Parasite Cleanse. 50% off Colloidal Silver Bullet, and free shipping. That is just an incredible deal. Brain Force Plus, now with 20% more in each bottle and 30% off. $19.95, can't beat that deal. Winter Sun, Vitamin D3, 25% off. Survival Shield, X2, Nascent Iodine, again, an amazing 30% off. BioTrue Selenium, 30% off, and that's just some of the specials. Check them out today at InfoWarsStore.com or InfoWarsLife.com, or call toll free. The great crew will answer your questions, tell you about some of the other specials, and take your order if you'd like. 888-253-3139.